Hey y'all. So I want to get on here and to share some thoughts with you and kind of give you an update. So yesterday was kind of eventful. I ended up in the back of an ambulance. Somewhere I thought I would never be in again, but I ended up fainting at church, and it looks like my heart rate dropped again, and scared quite a few people, I'm sure. I freaked out the whole worship team and the band and everyone that was in the green room. But despite all of this that's going on right now, I could still say God is good. There's a verse that talks about how hope is the anchor for your soul. And I understood that, but I never could have applied it, despite how I was sick before. But now it really is kind of the verse that I'm holding on to, because despite everything that's been going on, being rushed in an ambulance yesterday, taken to the hospital, again, the ER doctor is talking about a pacemaker and all sorts of things, but I already knew it was my B12. And despite all of that that's going on and kind of freaking doctors out, I have peace. And I have peace because I have the hope that God's giving me through all of this. That no matter the situation, no matter what situation, it doesn't even have to be a health situation. In the end, God's ways are better than ours. So I could try to hold on to things with a tight fist, and I can try to control things, and I can try to make things happen, and I could try to push for things or push for answers. And there's a certain aspect of it, especially with healthcare systems, that you do have to fight. But you don't need to get frustrated, because in the end, you're just holding on to that hope, knowing that in the end, God's the one that's got this. God's the one that's in control of all of this. Now, I don't know why this is happening. That might be an answer I get on the other side of heaven. But I do know that it's another part of my healing journey that God's, the story that God's been giving me. And I do know that I'll be healed from this, and I will get better from this. And that too is part of the hope. You don't have to see the ending, you don't have to see the finishing line to know that God has got this all in control. And no matter what He has planned for this, it's going to be far better than I could have been planned for myself. I don't believe that in the end any of this will be out of that's like wasted. I know for sure that God always uses everything. He uses our pain for a purpose, and in the end, I know He's gonna use this for the same thing, the same way He gave me my healing before, and He's used it as a purpose to help other people. This is just another aspect to that. I don't believe that when I am going to be healed from this, I don't feel like it's just for me. I think it's definitely for other people, and that's just like in all aspects of life for you as well. The trials and the tribulations that you go through, you can make a choice. You can either make it about you, or you can make it about other people. Your story or your testimony is going to be a blessing to other people. It's going to help people to get through the other side of where you've already walked. You may not see it, you might not even be at the other end of that yet, but you just sharing your story or sharing your heart to other people, even if you're still in the middle of it, is going to help someone else. So all of that is to say is just a reminder of the hope that we have in Jesus, and the hope that He gives us is an anchor. The wind, there could be a hurricane outside and all sorts of issues going on right now, but if you just hold on to your anchor, He's going to keep you steadfast, and He's going to keep you rooted to what matters, and keeping on your focus onto what on what you should be focusing on. So thanks for all you guys checking up on me. I'm sorry if I freaked everybody out. I'm okay. I never wanted to be back in an ambulance, and ironically it was kind of a full circle moment because they wheeled me from the worship lounge to the ambulance gurney, and it was the same wheelchair that I gave to the church. That was my old wheelchair, and I had to use it again, just temporarily. I know this is just a temporary season. So it was just kind of, I don't know, it was full circle. It was like a humbling moment. I didn't want to sit in that wheelchair, but I had to. And I know right now I'm in a wheelchair, metaphorically speaking, but it's just going to be temporary. So thank you all. Love ya.